Welcome to the weird side of the band room. This is where we have an array of very strange instruments that have been acquired all over the place. A lot of them are gifts. They do get used most of the time. So over here I have a cajon, which I built myself. It was my first drum that I built. And on top of that is a set of bells that you put over your toes or your shoes, and you can play it with the cajon. You can do both at the same time. Over here I've got a washboard with some really little gloves that you play with them, and you can pretty much play these gloves with anything and it turns it into a percussion instrument. Over here I've got a deer skull that I was hoping to use as part of my percussion set, but it does not have a great sound and it's quite brittle, so you can play it, but you have to be gentle. Tambourine. I don't know what that is. Over here we've got a gueru, which was bought as a gift from the Eden project down south, and this was actually used on the album. Over here we've got a piano accordion, which we bought during our tour with Nibiru. We got to Birmingham early, we were tired, ended up wandering into a music store and thought this is a great thing to play death metal on. Got a little prayer bowl, singing prayer bowl, which was also a gift. Then over here I've got a set of African drums which were bought from a tourist shop by my mum. So there's 3 of them, different sizes. They don't have such a bad sound, and I do actually use them sometimes while I'm playing with a cajon, so they're pretty cool. Yes. And over here I've got, these are African seed pods, or rattles kind of made from African seed pods that were also a gift. And they've got really cool sounds. Over here I've got a set of claves, which were a gift from Bob, our old bassist, which was pretty brave because I lobbed a couple of drumsticks at him before. Here is what they call a thunder stick. It's a really great instrument and I did use it on the album. It was also a gift from a tourist shop in Africa. Over here I've got a little bell, which I bought when we went to Up in Smoke Festival in Switzerland. We went into a curio shop and they had a huge bell above the door, which I asked the guy to play because I wanted to hear what it sounded like. I wanted to bring the big bell home, but due to luggage restrictions and just the pure size of it, it was going to be impossible. So I bought the little bell, which I have actually mounted on a stand and used during jams. Over here, this is another African drum, which was bought as a gift. I think it is painted with some skin over it, which Brett kind of hid in plain sight when he brought it back. Strapped it to his bag so they wouldn't ask too many questions. And it's quite awful to play. It's got a terrible sound, but I have used it as a practice pad, so it's pretty useful. And I think that's pretty much the weird and wonderful stuff in the band room.
So this is my acoustic corner. First up we have my cork. I bought this about 12 or 15 years ago in South Africa. I can't really remember. But it used to be ice white and over the years it's honeyed beautifully. Great sounding instrument, less known brand, but well worth the money. tuned more or less to B at the moment because I play everything drop tuned, so even my acoustics get dropped. And yeah, absolutely fantastic and comfortable guitar. Then we have my banjo. Funny story on this. Pauline decided to buy me a banjo for my birthday when we were still living down in London, and she said to me, don't get onto this train. So I caught another train from another station and got onto a carriage, and lo and behold, there's Pauline with a banjo. So she told me at that point, well, considering your surprise is ruined, you can carry the thing home, which I did. And then I decided to learn some country music. Because, well, Metallica really is just country at heart. And finally, we have the bass. This was the first instrument I bought when I got to the UK. Been here a couple of days, went with a friend of mine to Macquarie's in London, and I proceeded to give them a ridiculous amount of money. Not in pounds, but in rands, because I wasn't working yet, and so I was using my savings. And being a responsible adult, I did what all responsible adults do, walk into a music shop and buy some instruments. It's great sounding bass. Currently it rattles a bit because of the way I've tuned it. But we ended up using this in the Desert Song to give us a nice percussive click. It's an overdub towards the end of the song. See if you can hear it. And yeah, these are the instruments that when we've had a few, we light a fire, we dig out and just mess around with and write stuff on.